shootout, rather. That's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition, because one of the players that a lot of...
I apologize for any inconvenience, guys. I don't know what happened there. No conversation with Agent McKay. What you got for us, McKay? Basically, you know, he thinks we can go first overall. We thank him for his support. Does that the spirit, you know, our family and him are turning on us. We say, of course, you know, we couldn't have done it without him. You know, we go and he tells us he knows we're a team player, you know. Stand out for the media.
Getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here. We bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cams should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
Oh, I'm sure they're playing in those bright lights, and how do you respond? And, you know, one of the other players that a lot of people have been talking about.
Okay, guys. So. Take a look at those pads. See how well they mixed in with that jersey? Oh, I like the way those look. And we have a power play. There's a puck. And I didn't mean to start a fight. I should have just shot it from where I was. Well, we won the hockey fight, that's for sure. Now it's going to be... save, rebound, save again. Even strength again. Guys out of the penalty box. Shoot! Left round, shoot. Well, save. I got it just past me. Nice save. We're in third place in season standings. Meant off me and in. Okay, guys, and we go. 2, 1. End of first period, ladies and gentlemen. The score remains the opponent 2. The London Knights 1. And of course our team goes in the penalty box. After this, we're gonna do what I originally had planned to do. We're going to just do the third quarter, third period of every game. I just like the way the pads go with this uniform. Wow. I mean, just look at that. $20 seconds left. Ten seconds left on the penalty kill. Look to your upper right, and there comes our player out of the penalty box. Don't have to clear it in anymore, guys, or clear it away. Nice save. Nice, and we're going on a power play. Oh wow, almost had a goal on us immediately. Our goal is to be able to go straight to the finals, not have to stop. That could have been really bad right there. Alright. We were so close right there, too. Alright. So I think I cannot respond. Right now it should technically be 1-0, but the second goal went off our goalie, off of us and in. So as a goalie, we stopped it, and then we kind of, bounced off that number 31 right there. So. The post. 10 seconds left. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Dang it. God, really can't make a save. Okay. Sometimes teams reach their peak in the game whenever, they're in the third period of play, so maybe in the third period we'll get a goal. Penalty. No? Okay. And right past our glove. You know what? I think we'll just sim the rest of this game. Yo, 440 Gaming. How you doing? I should probably rename this series to Really, Really Bad Goalie.
And if you ask me about goaltending, I'll tell you this. I thought it was a subpar performance by his standards, just based on the level of play we've seen over the course of the year. He looked a little jittery out there. Hey, it happens to the best, and I think when you get into these moments, when you haven't been in these sorts of experiences before, you're bound to get a little nervous and a little uncomfortable.
So we're gonna
settle down as the tournament goes on.
Simulate the first 2 periods of play.
Nothing to panic over. I just don't think it was a strong performance by him in that opener. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Phil waiting over on the west end. Hi.
Yeah, let's just oh, that's awesome. Win up Fortnite. I think our team is just about out of the playoff race unless we can beat Edmonton. Alright. We're gonna play the third period of play like we said we would. And hope we get a win. Very soon I will be starting an NBA 2K22 series. And we're gonna do something called the Throwback series. And what's gonna be is we're gonna do MLB The Show 18. Where guys can score. If we lose this game, we don't go to the playoffs at all. If we win this, I think we have to go to a round. I think we have to go to a wild card or a semi-final. That's what they'll call it. And they call it the semi-finals. We're getting in a goalie fight. Yes, the Throwback series is going to start later tonight. because MLB is right around the corner. We're going to do MLB The Show 18. He takes him out. Wow. Now in real life, when a goalies fight, the game goes to 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. It used to be the backup goalie had to come in for 5 minutes. That's what the rules used to be, and then alright, let's see if we can they score. They score! And we are all tied up. 2 goals each. I should name this series the worst goalie ever series though. We are not that good at goalie. But I think we're having fun. I think having fun is all that matters. Yeah, no, I mean winning this stuff is good too, but you know. Win some, you lose some. As of right now, we're on a 2-game losing streak, so. And shut out in the first game, 4-0, and then losing the second game 6-2 by 2 goals in the third period. We got lucky. Oh, that gone by me, I would have been so ticked off. Hey, no worries. One of the closest subscribers and closest followers on Twitch, so those guys get to become mods, and that could be you, other viewer. Obviously, I want to see our team go all the way, but you know, if we don't make it by, could we lose this game? Big face off here and facing the opposite zone. they score. Well, what we'll do here is we'll stand a little further up in our crease. Just in case coach decides to pull us out of net. In hockey, if you pull a goalie, you're only really gonna have 5 players on the ice. As you can see, both teams only have 5. But if you pull a goalie, you can get a 6th player out and have a man advantage. As right now, it doesn't look like coach is trying to pull us out of net. I don't know why. We've had the puck half the time. Maybe the fact that our team don't pass has something to do with it. Pass the puck. Maybe you'll score more. They took a second off the clock. That is game well, on the bright side,
I think it's one of those cases that, like, he has bailed him out so many times all year long, and
new conversation
this week he just
with
wasn't
reporter.
able to do it. He didn't get a whole lot of help in front of him, and I don't think it was necessarily his best showing between the pipes here at the Memorial Cup. And that's collectively why they're going home a little earlier than they would have liked.
How are you feeling about this early
Disappointing,
elimination?
yes, but you know what? I think he's still going to be fine long term once he gets into his
crush
pro career
everyone down.
in the
Focus on
National
my training
Hockey
so I
League.
don't
He's
let
still gonna be a
everyone
great
down
goalie
next
in
time.
the NHL. All right, time for a quick break. I got a lot more
One
to jump
person.
into,
In the
Steve.
meantime, what will you focus on your training? Working on showing my skill, take my performance next level. Sounds exciting. Can't wait to see it. Thanks for your time. Hopefully they'll give me the edge on the ice.
Trying to figure out what a goalie's going to look like long term at the age that he's at right now, that's a sucker's bet. I mean, plain and simple. It's a fool's game. You know, I get that he had a less than stellar Memorial Cup performance.
I totally, it's not great. You're 150th right now. Whatever you've given is not enough. Special climb now.
But
I see.
For
Thank
his
you, Taylor. I can't wait
ranking
for
to
draft
drop
day.
despite the body of work and the effort that he put up over the course of the season, tisk, tisk, tisk. The team that ultimately decides to pass on him as a goaltender is going to regret it. I am convinced of that. Time for a quick break. I will explain more, and you can weigh in with your
a lot of
guys
the reason why we failed last game in the series, we had poor positioning. So we're going to conversation with the Florida Panthers.
What I've been told by my sources that the Florida Panthers had a very engaging conversation with the young player at the Combine. So take that for what it's worth. But the Panthers, I'm told, really enjoyed the conversation that they had with the youngster. And is there a possible fit there? I don't think it hurts for either side, this based on the ideas from what I'm hearing right now on some of these potential draft scenarios. All right, still to come here on the show, Ray Ferraro's going to...
Conversation with AJ McKay.
Closer to the draft, and look, from a goaltending standpoint, I'll tell you what, if you want to find somebody
I have a feeling we're going to the
you could really take a flyer on, and I don't think you're
Florida
taking a flyer,
Panthers.
but if you could find this kid late, jump on him. Jump on him. His stock took a hit this year. I think they expected more. I think a lot of people thought coming into this year he'd be looking at a much...
$156 overall, the Florida Panthers have drafted us.
Continuing our conversation with Ray Ferraro here on the show, and man, that's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's the realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, you know, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, you know,
Yeah.
He's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
A nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. You know, I know that a lot of fans are wondering, can he make that jump now? Can he make that jump and be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be that opportunity. I think he's going to get that shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this coming year.
How's that feel?
It's ultimately on the player to ultimately deliver on that, right? So we'll wait and see how things play out. But it certainly sounds like both sides feel very good about this based on everything that I've been told. All right, time for a quick break. We're coming back with much more on the other side. I want to get back to the kid here for a second, and you wanted to know what my dark horse was or who was my late round sleeper. That's it. That's it right there.
I want to obviously, but the
and
coach
look at
said
the team
that.
that took him and the time
very
it'll
much,
allow
and
for
we'll
him.
enjoy
Hey,
this
I'm
moment.
not predicting overnight success. I'm not expecting him to set the world on fire right away. But this is a good pick. It's a really good pick, and I'm telling you right now, this kid will be a player in the NHL, and he will have a long career at that in the NHL. I guarantee it, all right? There's a strong take. I'm putting a guarantee on it with a capital G, people. Disagree? I want to hear from you. We'll hear from you next.
It's our GM.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC. Yeah, you know me. Is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype.
Alright, so we're gonna sign a deal for $0.850 million for 3 years with the Florida Panthers.
All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. This will end this stream. We will see you next time.